Hello everyone and welcome to Larbert High School's first Higher PE at Home session. This is the first of a two-part lesson which will focus on two of the four factors which we will study in the Higher PE course. In this particular lesson, we're going to learn about the impact of the emotional factor. Hopefully by the end of this session, you'll be able to identify emotional factors that can affect your performance in any sport, explain how these factors can affect your performance in a positive or negative way, and recall a structure that you can use to answer this question if it comes up in an exam. At Larbert High School, we study three main emotional subfactors. These are anger, anxiety, and confidence. Task 1. Using the Google form below and in your Google Classroom, watch the three video clips attached. Identify which emotional subfactor you are seeing affecting the performer. Pause the video just now to answer this question. Moving on. Now we're going to take some time to learn and study a little bit more about our three main emotional subfactors. First of all, anger. Pause the video just now to read through how anger can affect your performance. After pausing the video, now think about what is it that makes you angry in sport. This is useful as we come to approach one of our tasks at the end of this presentation. Over to anxiety. Similar to before, can you read through how anxiety can affect your performance? And at the end of it, ask yourself, what is it that makes me feel anxious when I'm competing in sport? Finally, confidence. Once more, take a second to pause the video here and read through how confidence can affect your performance. And in particular, at the end of it, ask yourself, do you feel confident? Or are you someone where confidence could be or could have a negative impact on your performance? What situations make you feel less confident or more confident? A common question in the exam asks us to explain the impact of a factor on our performance. Explain is one of our main command words in the Higher PE course. And for this particular type of question, we have a three-step process that will allow you to get enough depth in your answers and make them really specific when answering this question. So part one is to provide a specific example of when, for example, an emotional factor could occur in a specific sporting situation. Now, show how this factor impacts on you or your team in this particular situation that you've stated above. Finally, finish by telling us the possible outcome that this could have in this performance situation. To help you understand this, let's look at this example here. Anxiety has a negative impact on my performance whenever there is a large crowd watching my game. There's our situation and there is our factor. This means I am too nervous to get in possession of the ball in fear of making a mistake. Here is the impact on me. Finally, this leads to my team having less options to pass to in possession, which leads to an easy turnover and a counter-attacking opportunity for the opposition. This is the outcome of me feeling anxious. 3 steps there are needed to gain 1 mark. Over to task 2. Go back to your Google form and using the video clip, this time we'd like you to explain the impact of the emotional factor in this particular scenario. Use this 3-step model to help you gain the mark. Pause the video to complete this just now. Once you're done, move on to task 3. This is our final task for the emotional factor. We'd like you to think about your own performance and this time explain the impact the emotional factor has on you. It can be any one of our 3 sub-factors from confidence, anxiety, or also from anger. Use our 3-step model to answer this question.